So Gray is up next. He said, what's your favorite college football stadium you've been to? I'm talking city, atmosphere, setup, fans, everything in totality. I didn't have to think very long about this. It is LSU when Alabama's in town. It's always a night game. And so that's my answer. If you can ever make it to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Tiger Stadium, Death Valley, Saturday night, Nick Saban and Alabama are in town. There is absolutely nothing like it in college football. The sound is something you would have to experience to believe. And I'm not talking about the sound when someone makes a big play. I'm talking about the deafening, sustained, guttural roar on a random 3rd and 3 midway through the second quarter. It's incredible. When you leave that place, I used to go to these LSU games and drive all the way back to Columbus, Georgia. I'd be to Mobile or sometimes Montgomery before your hearing felt right again. Because I didn't wear earplugs. I wanted to experience it. And it's like being around several jet engines, just all going at the same time. There's nothing like it. I was talking to one of the LSU staffers on this new coaching staff the other day, and they haven't experienced that. And I'm really excited for that staff down there in general, but man, specifically, you get a little wide-eyed. I mean, I've seen some people in the media who call themselves veterans and call themselves having covered all the big events, but I've seen them go into Tiger Stadium for the first time, and I think it's the same way for players, and I think it may even be the same way for coaches. You get a little wide-eyed because you can't believe that that exists. Like, you can't believe something that heightens your senses to that degree can exist. Everything about it's perfect. Now, if you're a road team, it's a nightmare. It's also the most truly hostile place, I think, in college football. It's not that you know you're about to get assaulted if you go in there, but you're not sure you're not either. You feel very uncomfortable. It's a very uneasy feeling. I've told the story before. The first time I ever went down there was, I think, an Alabama game. It was like 2016 or 17, some year like that. And I remember it's Saban and Alabama, of course. They're going in there. I'm there in an orange shirt. That was the color. That was our station polo at the time. So I'm just there in neutral colors. But I remember walking through from the media parking lot, getting into the stadium, and I had someone with me as well that also worked at the station. I didn't feel comfortable for the safety of both of us wearing a color other than purple and gold until we got in the actual building, in the facility. Now I feel at home down there. I've been there so much. But I was thinking to myself, I can't imagine wearing crimson down here. Like, I can't imagine what the Bama folks feel like. It is a very uncomfortable, rabid, it's just a ferocious atmosphere. And I've been to them all, and there are some other places that are very loud. And there may be some other places even that compare at a sustained decibel level, but there is no place that compares just from an overall atmosphere to what it's like down there. And I'm talking specifically Saturday night, Alabama in town, Death Valley, LSU. That's as good as it gets in college football. And if it's as good as it gets in college football, I think it's probably as good as it gets in sports.